Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
First, we'll understand our question. The program must accept the number of rows, the number of columns, and the matrix. The matrix represents the cities, where in these cities we have S, L, and 0. S represents the small tower, L represents the large tower, and 0 represents absence of tower. A small tower will give signal to the cities around the tower, and a large tower will give the signal to the cities in two nearest layer around the tower. The program must print the number of cities that receive signal. So now we'll take our first test case. Here we have 8 rows and 8 columns, and we have small towers, large towers, and zeros. So here we have a small tower. So as you know, small tower will give signals to the nearby cities. So these are the nearby cities. So these will receive signal, and let us mark them as ash. So not enough asterisk. Let me mark it as ash. So this small tower will cover these cities, and here we have a small tower. So this will give signal to the nearby 3 cities. So let us mark them, and they'll be changed to ash. And here also we have a small tower, and the nearby cities will be receiving signal from this small tower. And then we have a large tower. So for a large tower, it is double the small tower, that is, will receive signal across these cities, that is, to the two layer around them. So this will be changed to ash. So this belongs to small tower, but just overlapping, that's not an issue. So here we have ash, 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 ash. They all will be replaced with ash as they are receiving signals from the large tower. And now we are done with the markings and the cities they are receiving signals. Now we are going to get the count of the cities that are receiving signals. So the count of cities that receive signal is 41. So our output will be 41. That is the total number of cities that receive signals from the small tower and the large tower. So now we'll take our another test case, which is pretty similar to it. Now we have 5 rows and 6 columns. So here we have a small tower. So as you know, a small tower will cover the nearby cities. So it will give signal. Let them be marked as ash. And here we have a small tower which will give signal to nearby cities, and here we have a large tower which will give signals to two layer of cities. So these will be receiving signals, and let them mark as yellow. And now here are the cities that are receiving signals. Only 4 cities will not receive the signal. So the total count of the cities that receive signal is 26. So 26 will be our output for this test case. Now let's see how to solve this program. First we are going to get the number of rows and columns as the input, and then we are going to get the matrix cities as the list of input, and then we are going to get a matrix signal of size R cross C, and here we have the 0 which will be considered as a character, and for row in range R. Also we have the signal received variable as 0 initially, and then we are going to iterate over that matrix. So for row from 0 to the row R, and for column from 0 to column C, if the cities of the row column equal to L, means we are going to, for this condition, if we have L in the matrix, then we are going to iterate over the S row max of 0 comma row minus 1 to S row minimum of R comma row plus 2. So for S column it is here it is row minus 2, and here it is row plus 3, and here for the column it will be max of 0 comma column minus 2, and S column minimum of C comma column plus 3. So the two layers surrounded by the L element in the matrix will be covered, and will change that cities to ashes in order to represent that they receive signal. And now we move to our next condition, that is if the cities of the row column having S in them, means that is there is a small tower and the nearby cities are going to receive signal from it. So we'll iterate over again in a similar way, but here only the one layer of cities nearby the small tower will be receiving the signal. So we'll change the numbers here, so it is 1 2, and here also it is 1 and 2. So now we have changed all the cities which receive signal to ash, and now we are going to find the count of the cities that are receiving signal. So for row in signal, if the signal received will be incremented with the row dot count of hash. So the count of hash will be incremented to the signal received, and finally we'll print the signal received to get the total count of cities receiving signal.